Fear of rejection, why? There's this myth that pretty girls never get rejected. There's this myth that skinny girls never get rejected or that smart girls never get rejected. That's not true. We get rejected a lot. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what is fear of rejection and why we fear it. Why we absolutely hate being rejected. Okay, so we go back. A reptilian brain, we're wired to be in communities. We're wired to be communal and social beings. That's what actually makes us different from animals, is that we have brains and we know how to socialize. And most importantly, as we continue to evolve as a human species and become more intelligent, neurons firing in the brain, we can actually see more sides of the coin. We can actually understand situations better. We can make better decisions. But of course, that comes with its own level of complexity. My theory on why we are afraid of rejection is that we just understand so much, because we absolutely hate being isolated from our community, and it starts with our family and being bullied in school, and then all of a sudden you go to different cultures, you're constantly rejected. We actually are rejected all the time. The beauty of being rejected is that you learn from that rejection, and if you can stand up after being rejected, you can thrive in life. So if you fall down, you can stand up. When you do door-to-door sales, I used to sell cookies. I would get, believe it or not, people to close the door on me. It's not cool. I'm a little girl selling cookies. They closed the door because they just didn't want to be sold to. But then I kept knocking on doors and kept selling cookies. And I sold a lot of cookies. So at the end of the day, welcome rejection and understand that it's normal to get rejected, and it's absolutely normal to feel afraid. Fear is an illusion. It's not real, because let's face it, we're not standing in front of a lion, so you'll be just fine. You're just having somebody tell you no. And by the way, no is an invitation to I don't understand what you're trying to sell me or tell me. I need more information. A no is I need more information. A no is not final. In certain contexts, a no is a complete sentence. It's final. No, I don't want you to make a move on me. I don't feel safe. That's a no. Don't harass that woman. But a no, I don't want your cookie means I don't understand what type of cookie, why I should pay. Maybe I don't want a cookie now, and that's when you say, hey, have the cookie later. Anyway, fear of rejection is really a beautiful thing, because you build a backbone, okay? It's so natural, and you build that backbone, and you build resilience, you build gratitude, you understand what you have and what you could lose. And I think that fear of rejection and being rejected ultimately is fine later on in life. You get rejected so much that you can either continue to get up or you stay down and keep falling and stay fallen. Be a fallen hero, but you're gonna rise. Okay, rise from the phoenix. Rejection is hard. It really is, like when you're raising capital, when you're going on a date, and it can get to you. You can kind of start thinking poorly about your self-image and your identity, and you're rattled. Your core hurts. Your body aches when you get rejected. And I've gotten rejected so many times, even in relationships, just because I was just too driven, too crazy, too energetic. You get rejected no matter what. I got rejected because I was too skinny. My friend gets rejected because she's too fat. So I always say there's a market for everyone. It takes two to tango. The person that's rejecting you is rejecting themselves. They have been rejected too. That is part of the human experience. So why fear it? Look back and analyze the times that you were rejected, and how did it actually benefit you? Have you asked yourself, well, I've been rejected in this moment, but it turned out to be awesome. I cannot tell you how many times I've been turned down at job interviews because I was overqualified. And let's face it, they don't like entrepreneurial women. No, thank you. They don't like. They want somebody cookie cutter that's going to follow rules within a construct. But what if you have ideas? So I guess being rejected was the best thing that ever happened to me. And then I learned how to make money online, and then I moved to Spain, and now I'm living by the sea, where I absolutely love it, with two amazing roommates who happen to be my friends. Being rejected ain't that bad. Next time you fear that rejection, ask yourself, why? And most importantly, ask yourself, what is the best thing that could happen? I hope you found value in this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Watch Mindset Reset with Alice or Be a Better Human with Alice. Those are videos that I leave tips and insights into being a better person and improving your mindset. Once you let your mind go, you let your mind go. So stay with it, stay present, and most importantly, do the best that you can every day.